Hello everybody, this is going to be my first Fallout video. Anyways, let's begin. I'm logging into my Xbox right now. Okay, I'm gonna play. So, welcome to my Fallout video. Today's video, I will be doing a little bit of the storyline. I have America Rising 2 mods on right now. I'm playing as the Enclave. I have already been playing. I just now started, so I just now started. I just decided right now to do this. Anyways, I've already done some stuff in this game. So I'm going to show you around my settlement, and Sanctuary is the only settlement right now that I have fully got something going yet. I will get some others built. Anyways, 1 second. Sorry, I had to eat my sandwich. So today will be my first episode for Fallout. Hopefully everybody likes this. Anyways, let's hop right in. I'm sorry if the quality's not too good. I'm using my phone to do this anyways. So yeah, it's not going to be the best of qualities and it's a little far away. But if I click in the 2, like the ×2 zoom in, then it's too close up. So you're just going to have to kind of deal with it being a little far away. I apologize. I'll get better equipment at some point. Don't worry. Okay, so we're gonna start this right now. Hopefully you guys like this video today. It's not gonna be much. I'm just gonna be playing, doing some stuff. It's nothing much. I'm just waiting to log in. So I'll come back in a second. 1 second. Okay, we're in. So hopefully everybody likes this. My game crashed last time. It might crash again. Taking a seat. Oh yeah.
Good evening, everyone. Is Dr. Kane not joining us? She's currently occupied with her autopsy. I'm sure she'll join us later. Ah, I see.
Just ignore Codsworth.
After speaking with the good general of the past few weeks, I'm pleased to finally make all your acquaintances. I'm sure you all have questions about myself, the state of the Enclave as a whole, and about our next steps. Now, you understand that in the interests of national security, I can only say so much. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I am Henry Matthews, Senator representing the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. I was elected by your peers to this prestigious position after the untimely death of Senator Clark at this very base. I've been sent here at the President's behest to oversee your progress and to ensure the Commonwealth is brought back into the fold. Any questions?
Yeah, I got one. Who is the president? I sort of lost track.
Codsworth, watch out. Thank you, bud.
Recent events, the President's identity is classified. It's kept on a need-to-know basis. And my good man, you most certainly do not need to know. Nothing personal, you understand?
Do we still have a central headquarters?
Well, I'm pleased to inform you that one of the Joint Chiefs is actually right here with you. General Ward is recently appointed chairman. An honor, truly. Sure it is. As for the location of high command, what I will say is we have shifted to more of a distributed structure. That being said, our largest active facility is Mount Weather. Most of the personnel I brought with me was stationed there. How about you? Lieutenant, was it? Any questions from you? He was just promoted to captain. A far more appropriate rank than I heard. So, any
Questions?
Forgive the intrusion, gentlemen. I have made a troublesome discovery.
you the problem, Doctor?
This autopsy, I was certain I would find a way to identify the recipient. However, I was mistaken. There's no way of doing a simple
Sorry, everybody. I was. Hopefully, you don't mind. I was just putting out a share. To sit and watch.
Our biggest threat. I'll come back to this in a moment. Now that we have you, Dr. Kane, how is it working with the
I've made some promising adjustments to the genetic markers and targets, but truthfully, progress is slow. We're struggling with the lab's power supply. There isn't enough to keep the FEV compound stable more than a few seconds at a time. We can only run tests for a handful of seconds at a time and only every few hours. Unless we have more power.
Is there anything you can do about that?
Well, we could always shut down the factory. Last time.
That's not an option.
Agreed. Only other option is to upgrade the reactors, which is easier said than done. Leave it with me. I'll think of something.
That's your priority now, Myers. See it done. Good. So, to summarize our priorities, Chief Engineer Myers, get us more power. Dr. Kane, you keep working on the FEV. This comes directly from the President. Everyone else, it's about time we find a way into the Institute. We must know what we're dealing with once and for all. And I insist the Captain spearhead this mission. They look like the type to get things done. Before I forget, Captain,
Thank you.
I brought an exceptional doctor with me. You should have your medical with him in the first instance. Make sure you're at your best. Now, I'll leave you to cross the T's and dot the I's. Be in my office should anyone need me.
Word outside, Captain. Let's talk outside.
Ma'am.
Let's talk outside.
Why must we talk?
I felt certain if we found Kellogg, we'd find out more.
You're going to the Institute? Be careful, sir. Can't afford to lose you.
Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Oh, hey. Here's one of the Special Night Rising 2 mod backgrounds. It is a picture of two Enclave soldiers in combat armor. The writing says Enclave soldiers go through rigorous training, are well armored, and are equipped with some of the best weaponry. Even when outnumbered, they are dangerous opponents. Sorry. I'm not exactly that old, so I may mess up some of the words. So yeah, if I mess up words, you can look, never mind. It's a little bit too far. If I mess up words, I'll just apologize and probably write them down on a piece of paper and practice them or something. I don't know. I'm just talking because that's what I do. Also, I'm level 16 right now. And also, I'm going to give you a quick look around. Look at those guys' armor. Never mind. We're exiting. Oh, no. You might freeze. One second.
I'll be issuing a formal reprimand, and be assured that I'll be keeping a close eye on your progress from here on out. Dismissed.
Why am I...
Yes, sir. Excuse me.
I don't like him, but he's right.
I know.
I guess we'd better get to work. Got any leads for getting into the Institute?
I'll get on it.
Oh yeah, I'm Abraham Lincoln.
Good luck. And stay safe.
That was my character idea when I first started this. I pretty much said I want to be Abraham Lincoln. So I became Abraham Lincoln. I'm also gonna occasionally, you'll see me probably doing things for the Minutemen. Anyways, like I was trying to do at the beginning of this video, it's time to, we're gonna head on over to the good old Sanctuary Settlement, where I'm gonna show you exactly what I do. Fair warning, all of the men are equipped with Enclave armor. As my idea for the game is, I'm gonna stick like the Enclave and make all my settlements like Enclave bases, if you can understand what I'm trying to get at. So I'll show you. Anyways, we're gonna head there. Yeah, we got 12 settlers. It's nothing much. Anyways, as you can see, here's another thing. It's a pipe weapon. Also, if you're this is your first time watching my channel, please leave us a like and subscribe if you would like to. Because I would really like to. This is like a hobby to me, though. I enjoy it. But if you don't want to and you're like, you're okay, then you don't have to. But if you could, leave a like at least. Also, if you're a new person to Fallout is a game based in in a nuclear, pretty much takes place in the past but future of sorts. So it's in the future, but pretty much after World War II, after the atomic bombs of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, they learned, instead of, going full nuclear bombs, they learned to use nuclear power as a nuclear items as a form of power, which unfortunately means their TVs are not colored. They're for some reason gray, and they're like older TVs. Anyways, so yeah, but it's pretty much you're a soldier. If you play as Nate, the man who I am playing as, that's his technical name, but you can change it. And you get to change exactly how he looks. Anyways, like here, a settler. This guy, he has a special name because he's from Diamond City. You can hire him. Got another settler, over here. I'm gonna run over here. Another one. Now I have a few people to show you. Sorry, I had to yawn. You have a few people to show you in particular. First and foremost, this is Trash Can Cars. He's a trader. First and foremost, this person. This is one of the Minutemen survivors. They're one of the Quincy Massacre survivors. His name is Jun Long. This person Garvey, he's the last Minuteman. Anyways, I'm gonna real quickly show you something cool I've been doing. Something cool. Okay, so we're gonna hop over. We're gonna ready this lady. This lady is a ghoul, actually.
Oh, if you ain't been up to Secret Garden, you should go. Whole place is run by robots.
She has special combat armor I gave her. Anyways, the rest of Sanctuary is pretty much cool. It's just pretty much I built, and I'm gonna build more onto it. Anyways, my steps though, real quickly, I gotta show you some stuff. First thing I'm gonna show you is, I added this sign for some reason. I thought it was funny or something. There's beds inside for the settlers to sleep in, and the sign says for rent, as if they're paying to live in housing. Then I've got this empty area. It's actually just a power armor place, but it says for sale, and it says sale and for rent. So once I get the ability to place stores down here, I will, and people can sell, but it's also renting. They rent it out. This is a suit of Hellfire, and then you've got some good old. This is a suit of T-45, pretty standard. you get a full set that's partially damaged at the beginning of the game once you go to Concord, where you find the Minutemen. This one is partially painted with military paint, and then I'll finish the rest of it later. Anyways, I know I'm going a little fast, but I don't want to do too long. Anyways, I'm gonna do something real quick. If you get the America Rising 2 mods, there's this place called the Government Facility, Vault 111 Government Facility. It's an attachment to Vault 111, which is the vault you come from. This is Concord, where you find the Minutemen, and the map is massive. There's just so much. Anyways, I have to do a few stuff. Sorry, I had to yawn again. Just discuss your findings with Nick. So Nick is a synth. Synth stands for synthetic human. That's what, now normally most synths are, they're not good. They're evil. Some aren't. Also, this is something called the original, this is what the writing is. That's a Yaoguai. Originally named by the descendants of those held in Chinese internment camps before the Great War, the Yaoguai is a fierce mutant bear. So it's named after the Chinese because the idea of this game is there was something called the Great War, and it led to nuclear attacks. So, bombing. And it did, let's just say it didn't go too well as, yeah. Look at it, like, you can just tell by looking at this. Didn't go too well, but it's okay. Anyways, we're gonna stop in here. Do a little bit of work. Hopefully you guys like this video. I really hope you do.
Come on, Nikki. I'm just asking for your opinion.
Oh, hey, there she is.
He's my client, Piper. Why don't you learn not to snoop on a man's private affairs?
Well, well. Speak of the devil.
You're back. Not with your son. What happened?
You were right.
You were right, Nick. Kellogg did have my son. But that wasn't all. He was working with the Institute. He gave them Sean.
The Institute? Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, friend. Truly.
The Institute is the main villain of this game. Now, technically, all of you can join the right here.
No sense does.
Oh, sorry.
Security
You can join the
protocols
Institute,
memories
or you don't have to really. Anyways,
I need to find a way.
I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman. Feared and hated by everyone.
that's Piper.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night. And sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there. But to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Sean.
Kellogg. Huh.
He had.
Man like that would have had access. In and out.
Yeah, but I'm guessing he wasn't the surrender and talk type, was he?
He's dead, Nick.
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
He wasn't gonna talk. Even if I had a way of bringing him in alive.
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains. You know, we may not need the man at all.
You're talking crazy here, Nick. Got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll be Dr. Amari, the mind behind the memories.
I hope you're right, Nick.
Let's see. I guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain. Enough gray matter to bring to Amari and find out if this is gonna work.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? Got no leads, nothing. That old merchant might have all the secrets we need to know.
Actually, I think I already have something. Killer had this thing attached to his head.
Cybernetics, huh? He may have just won the lottery.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the mountain. So, who's coming with me?
I have to go to the memory den either way, but I'm going to introduce you to Omari.
Okay, I'm gonna
If you
sign
want to
off
head there
now.
together,
See you guys
just
later.
say so.